So this is going to be a weird one. I don't usually do this, but Tectone is apparently leaving the platform for a bit, and I just thought that I watched this a little bit, and I was like, okay, there's some talking points here that I'd like to go over and I'd like to talk about. Um, Now, I don't necessarily condone everything he says or does or the same community or whatever, but I will say this: there's some stuff in here that I'd like to address. So we're gonna go through this video. This is him talking about leaving the platform.
Guys, this is now my third time trying to record this video. I think that goes to show just how fucked up I am because I'm usually like a one take guy. It's been a couple days. I've been gone for about 5 days. Maybe you haven't even noticed. You probably haven't even noticed. If you see this video, it means I'm already gone. Title of the video.
God damn it!
I thought you were dead. This video title scared the shit out of me.
They do be doing that.
You can never stop clickbaiting, man. That's the name
That's a
of the
big problem.
game. Maybe some of you guys have noticed the stopping of YouTube uploads. Maybe some of you guys have noticed the stopping of YouTube streams and Twitch streams.
I will say this: I record all my stuff in one take, but I honestly, at the end of the day, don't care. Like if I say something wrong or I mess up or whatever, I'll just correct it. And if people aren't happy with that, I'll be like, well, I'm human. I don't have any control. Like I'll put something out and I'm recording most of this off the cuff. I don't want to seem inauthentic, and I don't want to sit there and edit every single little cough or mistake or something. And it bothers people, but for the people who actually like give a shit, it's a good thing.
And even Twitter posts. But I've now been content creation free for a while now. And just to give the TLDR, this is going to be a pretty rambly video. So, I mean, maybe some of you guys will like it. Maybe some of you guys won't. But I'm going to be gone for a while, guys. And I want to let you know.
He's doing a lot of jump cuts. He's doing a lot of jump cuts. He's editing something.
Stress because the YouTube's, upload schedule. It's not. I love content creation. I do. It's just the culture that I have a problem with. But if you're just here to know this, no, I'm not coming back yet. No, I'm not going to be back for a while. And yes, I do.
No, it's weird. Him and Asmongold are doing this at the same time. I'm not making any connections. I'm just saying a lot of these dudes look like they have a lifespan on what they're doing. Asmongold saying that he's going to take a break, and this guy saying, Tectone here saying he's going to make a break. Just it's interesting to see how this all plays out because it happened with Markiplier and PewDiePie and all these other big guys where they take they take time off or they do something or they move away from things. Either way, I'm just saying it affects the entire economy of the platform when these guys do this.
Miss you because I love you. No, I miss making content for you guys. I really do. And I will say, expect a couple YouTube uploads, maybe like one a week. I'll just be talking to you guys about whatever comes into my mind, maybe more. But I needed to get away for a while. I really did. In case you're wondering why, there are evil people on this earth that are currently making my life fucking miserable. Even more than you guys know. It is deeply personal shit that I'm having to deal with right now. And a lot of it, and I'm not going to go into this too much, but there's a lot of very dangerous things happening in my life right now that I'm just trying to take care of and take care of the people around me, the people who I love. And I'll probably talk about that later. But when I do come back, I'll post about it on Twitter. I'll post about it on YouTube. And just thank you guys for staying subscribed. And thank you guys for liking my videos. And I look forward to coming back to content creation for you guys. But once again, it's just not going to be for a while. So now with all that out of the way, hopefully I can feel better. Just getting some things off my chest for why I'm kind of going and, kind of extrapolate on the previous things that I've been saying. I'm a guy where I've been doing this for nearly 7 years. 7 years coming up in December. And I always think that I'm okay. I do. I'm not. And I know I'm not okay. I wasn't sleeping well. I wasn't happy. I was crashing out over things that didn't even bother me. I was saying things.
And that can happen. I'm going to say this. This is one of the things that I want to talk about. I've only been doing this YouTube thing for a few months now, and I've grown pretty quickly. But I will say this, and I don't know what all is going on with him. I don't know what all these deep, dark, scary people are that are saying things and doing things around him. I think, if everyone was honest with themselves, I bring it on myself too. I argue with people I shouldn't argue with too. But sometimes I get annoyed because yeah, you're only sending one comment, but I'm reading hundreds of comments, right? It's not your one comment. I'm not mad at you specifically most of the time, or I'm not even emotional about it. It's just like, like, okay, I've replied to this same comment 50 times. My whole platform is I reply to every single comment, you know what I mean? And so regardless of what happens, that's not going to change. If I have to slow down content creation to reply to comments, I'm going to, because I think every single fucking person that replies to me deserves the time of day to be heard and to for what they say to feel like I'm listening and stuff like that. Because guess what? I'm on here all day, 14 hours a day. And I will say that's something that he's talking about too. The stress and the wear on your body from sitting at a computer for 14 or 16 hours a day is a lot. Now, in particular, I got sick, and so that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here most days. I know that a lot of you think that maybe like a bot is replying to you, but it's not. It's me. I read every single thing. I don't know. I don't know how to prove that, but I'm just saying, like, no, it's me. So even when you send me something and I reply like 2 seconds later, it's because I was on my phone, or I'm doing something, or I heard my phone light up. I check my phone because my wife, goes to work. I check my phone pretty often. Okay, so yeah, I'll just reply. But I don't know what all these scary and dark forces are that he's dealing with. Like, I don't really understand any of that, and I don't really understand why he can't talk about it unless there was some kind of legal stuff going on. But I really couldn't find anything about it.
Mean, like for example, I told another viewer to kill themselves, and I
That's not
know that's
good.
no big deal, but I really
No, that
shouldn't
is a
be
big
saying
deal.
that
What the
shit.
fuck?
You know,
Don't do that.
I shouldn't be saying that shit.
No shit.
It's gonna be a hard one to stop, but like I don't like when I let things come out of my mouth that I don't
Okay, to be fair, gamer lingo, like people say that stuff, they don't mean it, but still, like, come on.
feel like I could have stopped. Yeah, I feel bad for that shit. I really do. But the problem in my life is that I'm a guy who lost a lot of shit because one evil person decided to lie, and the internet ran with it. And now I'm being told, even more so, that I can't talk about anything,
And I don't even know anything
and I
about
need to watch
this.
everything that I say,
I couldn't find anything.
and I just
So if
can't
you know,
operate under
comment.
those. I can't operate like that. I can't. I'm a guy who tells you guys everything. I'm the guy who likes breaking the distance that a lot of these people in this space who lie to you, I like letting you guys know on what's actually going on. And that's why a lot of people
Right.
can't stand my ass. Uh,
Yeah, it does seem like the more that like I try to push and try to be accurate and try to tell the truth, it does shatter certain realities, certain aspects. Like if you believe a content creator 100%, then if I say something against that, you're going to get mad at me. Um, it does seem to be that's the way it
and,
is.
there's a lot of other reasons too. I mean, I'm fucking loud, bald, weird looking.
Because I don't
I
like
don't want to say
lying.
ugly. Well, I'm working on it. Okay, I'm down 100 pounds. Right, I'm really trying my best here. But man, like I haven't showered in like 2, 3 days or some shit, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking going full like grease goblin right now, man. It's
Reese
gross.
Goblin.
Oh, I got a new tattoo by the way. It's mango with the frost morn in his mouth on the tombstone, like from Dark Souls 1 with Galatians 4:16. That's my favorite Bible verse on there. There's a reference to Sith from Dark Souls 1, and I also got a nice bonfire for anybody who didn't get it.
Well, that must be hard for him because he just said that he had a favorite Bible verse. I will say online, if you have a faith, you're going to get attacked. You're going to get demeaned. You're going to get put down. And I struggle with that because, like, I grew up how I grew up, but Also, am I as faithful as I used to be? Absolutely not. But am I completely without faith? I would say no. Even my name was picked out from the Bible. So, it's like, dude, I grew up Mennonite, I can't change that. But there's a lot of people who will fucking put you down and make you feel bad about like how you grew up. And it's like, dude, I can't change that. I can't change if we were poor. I can't change if what religion we grew up with. Like, I was a kid, dude. And they're like, well, you're an adult. You can change what you believe now. And it's like, I have though. I have though. That's the thing. It's like it's moved toward less conservatism, but still, I'm towing a line here. Um, it just seems like if you have any kind of faith, you will get attacked. Just because people have had either bad experiences or they just want to believe something is true, and so they take it out on you because you're kind of like a representation of that. But that's not really the case. I've never done anything weird, so I don't know.
And also because it looks fucking hype. Getting more tattoos. You're probably getting a
Does
collarbone
look cool.
tattoo and getting all this arm sleeved up. Getting the American flag pretty soon with a little bit more than the American flag, but I'm very excited about that. But yeah, the problem with my life currently is that I don't get any time to feel okay. I don't get any time to relax and say, I'm good. I can chill for the day. And what do I mean by that? My problem is so much of my life has been taken away from me by a lie that I don't get to go to sleep and think, oh, well, I didn't do anything bad today, so I'm all good. Back in the day, it was like, oh, man, I fucked up. I know they're going to clip that, and that's going to be on this Reddit. That's going to be on that Twitter. That's going to be on that fucking forum. They're going to fucking rip into me. And that's comforting, because then knowing if I don't do anything fucked up, then I'm fine. The problem is that because I'm now in a position where there's this massive lie told about me, I never get to rest, ever. I wake up every morning in the middle of the night just wondering, did they lie again? Did someone else lie? What false name?
Well, I will say this I'll comment on this real quick. When even me doing all this stuff, I've had to be careful. I mean, I guess I'm not careful, but I've had to be somewhat careful about what I say and do, but it's not in a way that's deceptive, right? It's not in a way that like I'm trying to hide myself. Like, people know where I live, people know who I am. But at the same time, I do think though that, like if you did something, because he's not being very clear. If you did do something, owning up to it and not going into a whole conspiracy theory route might be helpful. Um, I think like with me, yeah, you have to watch what you say to some degree. Like, I know that there's people who say stuff that they wouldn't say on stream outside of stream. I don't think you should do that. I don't even think you should do that. You should just be an authentic person on and off stream, and you'll never have any problems. Well, I mean, not any problems. Anyone can lie. Like he's saying, anyone can make up something about you. Which is fine. I mean, I would prefer people made up stuff about me than treat me like shit for who I actually am. Like I weigh a certain amount. It makes me look fatter because I'm in this chair. If I stood up, you'd see the difference. But people bully me because of my weight, because I look fat on stream, and I am fat. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying I look gigantic on stream. Like when I'm sitting here like this, I definitely look fucking big. I can see it on the thing. But but I will say I would rather someone just make up some shit that didn't happen about me than constantly think about and bully me about stuff that like is actually real. Stuff that I can't control. My teeth are fucked. I'm not a beautiful person, obviously. I'm not even very Maybe I'm at like a 4 or 5, maybe. Um, but it is an issue, I think, of the internet to do that because they have something wrong with them and they want to attack. They want to make you feel like they feel, you know? And I think that's a problem. Now, I don't know if that's his situation, but I'm saying it is similar.
Narrative is the public going to believe about me?
Right.
And it's a
If enough people believe it, it doesn't matter whether it's true or not.
I love Twitch, but the culture of the internet is fucking terrible.
Right.
Where good people have to worry about being considered a horrific person due to things they've never even done. It's crazy. Now, I will say that chapter is coming to a close soon. And I promise you guys, when I get to close this chapter, this year, by the way, I'm going to make some fucking banging ass content. I'm not going to lie. The content is going to be fucking fire. React slop for the piggies. Let's go. Hey, that person's video, that's mine now. Yes, sir. React slop. But no, I actually got some cool events planned. I got so many future.
I don't know if he's saying that he's going to turn whatever's going on with him into like a big spectacle after it's closed. So maybe there is some kind of court case or some kind of, I don't know, some kind of something out there. But, you know, again, I don't know exactly what he's referring to.
Plans. It's like, I know I'm going to close this fucking chapter of my life and move forward. I'm looking forward to that shit so much, but it's been a fucking pain, bro. It's been a pain. There's so many bad people out there. It's actually wild. And that's something that I guess I can just talk about. Guys, I'm so fucking bitter. I'm just old and fucking bitter. Thought about making a podcast called the Old and Bitter Podcast, bro. I hate these fucking people in this space. I do. I'm so disgusted with these people that I don't even want to put myself in a situation where I might even see them. Guys, I'm sorry. Fraudulent motherfuckers run rampant on this platform.
I will say this. I know exactly what he's talking about. Look, there are some people out there who will do anything and everything for a clip, anything and everything to get noticed, anything and everything to be relevant. And I will say that a lot of it is, you know, that egotism that kind of eats them up. Like they're chasing a high, you know, they're chasing attention, and they're doing that. And it's like me, I'm doing this because I care about it and I want to be here. But associating with a lot of these other dudes and a lot of these other people, it would be hard for me. I mean, and this goes through acting, this goes through writing, this goes through YouTube. This is all forms of entertainment. There seems to be a type of person who's attracted to that lifestyle. And if you're not one of those people, it's very hard to feel like you belong, because what you're supposed to do is go along with it. You're supposed to be just like them. And if you're not like them, you're a threat to them because you could be something better, or this is what they think. You could be something better, or you threaten the way that they live. You know, all these guys in Hollywood that did all these like molestations and use their power to like threaten people into sex and things like that. That's the kind of people that are telling you that someone else is a bad dude. And I just want to put that out there, that these people exist. We know they exist. And I will even say esports teams. When I was younger, I liked esports teams. I like League of Legends esports. Okay, well, if you look at the stories from those guys and you look at like what's actually going on and the shitty stuff that's gone on, that's when I stopped following it completely, because I was like, oh, these dudes are bad dudes. Point blank, these are bad dudes. You know, you had anything from that Snoopy guy, or maybe not Snoopy. Anyway, there was a lot of drinking, and there was a lot of like girls being passed around to different esports people because they were willing, so it was okay. And there was a lot of use of like illicit substances and different things like that. And it's like, dude, no, I get it. they want to do that and they want to live like that, but like the reality was is they were there to be a part of a team and do their job and stuff like that, and it didn't happen. And you could even see like the abuses within like TSM and like the people getting literally abused in real life, and then like they just act like it's normal. And I'm telling you, dude, like, but the problem is, it's like if I said, oh, you should feel bad for that guy, he got abused, they'd say, well, he's got money and he's secure, so I don't care. I don't have money, I don't have what he has, so why should I feel bad? And it's like, dude, like if a millionaire gets cancer, they say, fine, good, fuck him. If a child gets cancer, then they say, oh, well, the child's innocent, it's like whatever. Like the levels of hypocrisy, it's like, dude, I don't think any human being, you could be a good person with money. You could be a good person without money. You can be a bad person without money. That's a fact. You could be a bad person with money. But I think people don't judge on the personal level. And I think it fucking disgusts me, because I know that like all the stuff that I've tried to do and all the person I've tried to be, um, it gets overlooked because what? I'm not filming myself doing it. Okay. But I know I did it. And I know that I've helped people. And I know that I've tried to be there for other human beings. I don't know. I'm just saying what he's talking about is, we all know it exists, but we don't want to talk about it. We don't want to pretend like, oh, it actually could be a real thing. And I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense to me why we're also ignorant of things that we know because we've heard about it and we've seen it. Actors are egotistical. It's like everyone loves Johnny Depp, but like, is he an egotistic asshole? Yeah, I get the Amber Heard thing. Everyone was on his side, and that's totally fine. But that does not equal a whole person. There's multiple things that equal a whole person, and I think truly good people get a lot of shit in this world for doing the right thing, and they die early, and they don't get what they deserve in life because we're all just so willing to overlook certain things. That's rant over. Continue.
They do. And in this fucking town. It's so bad. It's so bad. I was watching this video on like what happened to Austin, Texas, and all these fucking pussy ass libs from California came over to Austin, and they just ruined this fucking town, bro. I mean, as a guy who lived in Austin like back since like 2012, 2011, maybe 2013.
I lived in Texas for most of my life. It's an awesome place. It's big. Specifically Austin, I don't know. I don't know if he means like it got gentrified or whatever, but there's so much room. Like, just go to I don't know. I don't know why all the content creators moved there. And definitely if you're from California, I get the allure of Texas because it's got like, it's similar, but it's not. Doesn't have that same atmosphere of people.
In one of those years.
Cheaper. It's cheaper.
So different now. It is. It's so different. Like, people will drop you like that because loyalty doesn't exist in this space. Oh, you're a slight inconvenience to my content or my brand. Drop you like a fucking dime immediately. It is pathetic. These people are so fucking weak.
I think specifically what he's talking about, though, is people using him for their content, and when he doesn't suit that anymore, they drop him. Those aren't real friends. Real friends wouldn't drop you because things can get inconvenient for them. I don't know.
It's like, bro, if I was a streamer right now, and I'm going to make a whole video on this, by the way. I'm going to make a whole video on the journey of being a viewer to a content creator. Man, if I was
That'd be really cool
right now, I wouldn't want to talk to anybody. Straight up, I would not talk to anybody. These people are so fucking fake. It's unfucking believable. And that's my problem, is that I've become so disgusted with other content creators. I've become so disgusted with the culture on Twitter, with this whole town, that I don't even want to partake in this shit. When I get back, and I will be back, not for a while, and I
I'm
appreciate you
filming.
guys sticking around with me.
I'm filming.
The group I'm going to be chilling with, the content that I make, the way that I carry myself is going to be way different. I am a bitter, bitter, bitter man. And do you want to know why I know? You want to know why I'm so bitter? Because the more you get informed in this world, the more you realize how disgusting this world is. I want everybody to know I'm not taking this break so I can be happy again. Absolutely not. I mean, I'm doing this because I want to enjoy my life. I'm very happy when I hang out with my dog, my cats, my beautiful ass girlfriend, which one day I plan on making my wife, absolutely. But man, I see all these people now who are living in this augmented version of reality, and I feel pity for them. I feel sorrow for them because I know everything that they're living in can disappear like that.
Well, yeah, even these big creators, I'm going to be honest, like it's all a lot of it's just PR, and like a lot of people believe it. A lot of people believe like that everything that they see is true, but we don't know what kind of domestic issues are going on. We don't know about any of that, and that's the crazy part is a lot of people online, like even people that listen to me, if I put out a video, maybe they just believe it. Like, I could say some wild shit, and then maybe they would just believe it, but that's because they care about my opinion and they trust me. And the thing is, like, people will trust these creators that aren't trustworthy. It's like even with the Mr. Beast stuff, that's finally coming to light. And I think it's going to be hard for people to reconcile how they feel about a dude who's helped so many people, right? But I think that whole thing is like really weird. But regardless, that's what he's talking about here. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted to record this video is to talk about the fact that he's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's not saying everything that needs to be said, but he's not wrong. He's talking specifically about that kind of manufactured um, hype around certain people and the things that they say, and the things that like you look at people like that Pirate Software talking about everything that he did. It took an enormous amount of controversy for people to flip to the other side. And when I originally heard Pirate Software, I was one of the first day one haters of Pirate Software. And I said, I don't know why people are listening to this guy. He keeps saying stuff that's not true. And I know it's not true, but I can't get through to people. They're like, oh, Thor? Yeah, no, he's cool. He's a cool dude. Yeah, he streams. He worked at Blizzard, blah, blah, blah. And nowadays they're coming out with it, and it took like an insane amount of controversy in order for this stuff to come to the surface. And now that it's out there, people are like, oh yeah, I never liked him. It's like, yeah, you did. You did. But I just wish people would be honest with their like it's okay to say you didn't know. It's okay to say you didn't know, that you took him at his word and everything, but it's the same with that Darth microtransaction guy. I can't fucking stand him. I'm going to get hate for that in the comments, sure. But I will say that there's reasons, and I'm sure those will come out eventually too. But regardless, there's like a few people I just don't like as content creators that are so popular. And I'm like, dude, every time that they do something, it's disgusting and hateful and, lying and all this other shit. It just bothers me a lot. Even Tyler One, at least he doesn't lie. He might have a toxic community and he might whatever, but he doesn't lie about fucking anything. He's totally straight up with people. He is the way he is, and he says how he is. At least I can respect that more than this manufactured sense of whatever this is.
It's so fucking fake. It's insane.
Right.
The sad realization is there's so little good people on this earth. It's surprising. There's a lot of okay people that will make you think that they're great people. But I've said this once and I'll say this before. Your friends in elementary school are gone in middle school. Your friends in middle school are gone in high school. Your friends in high school are gone in college. Your friends in college are gone once you get a job. Your friends in your job are gone once you leave that job. True friends are so rare. It's insane. And
It's a
the
two-way
worst
street,
thing
though.
is, the biggest mistake I've ever made in my life was that I was too loyal. Guys, if you've watched my content for any amount of time, I have every single person's back who I hold dear, no matter what, without even them having to ask me. I don't know how many videos of mine you've had to watch to know this, but you know if you've watched more than 3 videos that if one of my friends comes in heat, I'm there for them no matter what.
That's not necessarily a good thing though. When it comes to like a controversy that they cause. Like if you are causing it, you shouldn't have like your friends should keep you in check. Your friends should say, "Hey, you fucked up. This is what you need to do. You need to fix this." I don't think just worshiping somebody because they can get you money is a good thing. Kowtowing to somebody who is your friend and you work with them and stuff like that. Like, I just don't think. I think you should keep them honest. You should keep them balanced. You should keep them to prevent them from ever even being in that situation and talking with them about their issues. There's a lot of friends that let other friends drink, and I can't tell you how many times that that's come to a head for a bunch of friend groups, and it needs but everyone's like, oh, he's just like that. So I think that's important too. Is like keep your friends honest.
No matter what. And those same people will not have my back.
Well, then they're not your friends.
Some of them will. Very rare. Very, very, very rare. Very rare. But you guys know the guys who do have my back. And by the way, to you content creators who've been speaking kindly about me, I don't want to mention you specifically by name, but just know I saw the clips. I appreciate you guys so much. And
I guess this is going to be a clip, huh?
Having my back online. It's very rare these days. It is very rare.
Well, I will say this. If they're keeping him honest and they're doing stuff, then they're a friend. But I will say this, dude, I don't know if this is anyone else but me. This is kind of like an offshoot of what's going on here. Either this dude has like a jaw problem or something, or like an inner ear problem, or some kind of weird like tooth problem maybe. But he keeps extending his jaw like he's trying to fix something. But he almost, when he's talking, bites his tongue. It's bothering me because I don't know the history of this guy. I don't know Tectone. I don't know him personally, but he has some kind of jaw issue or something. I don't know what that is.
I'm taking a lot of this time off to really get my head straight and really just try to remember, why am I doing this? What's the goal? What do I want to be? Where do I want to go? What do I want to show you guys? I'm trying to enjoy my life as a human.
He just did it. He just did it again. It's I don't know what that is, but it's not like I don't even know if he knows he's doing it.
And I really think
it's just bothering me because I'm a loser.
Video games and I'm having fun with them. That's very rare, right?
That's a good thing.
I'm playing Fallout 4. I'm having a fucking blast. I'm almost done with the Brotherhood of Steel. And Preston Garvey says, another settlement needs your help for like the millionth time. And I'm running around with dog meat. I got the mod where I made him a golden retriever. And, I like to imagine that he's Mango, I'm me. And we run around the towns and we save the settlements and we build up structures. And I'm having a lot of fun. So I'm literally attached by the hip with my girlfriend nonstop and all my kitties and my dog. And I hit a lot of new PRs on gym. Fucking sick. I'm owning in the gym right now. I think I can get 315. And if I can, I'll make sure to post about that on Twitter. But man, I miss content creation. I really do. I had one of my friends call me, talk to me, and they cried, begging me to take a break because they knew how fucked up I was. Because, guys,
I will say this. If you're successful like he is, and you can afford to take a break, I don't see why you don't take a break. I get staying relevant, and I get staying popular, and I get like loving what you do because I do the same thing. But it does consume you, and if you have the ability to just take a break and then come back at it, you might actually feel better. You might actually enjoy it more or feel better or have like a renewed kind of thing. Because anytime that I'm frustrated with a game and I take a break from it and I come back, I feel like I'm better at the game almost. Like, not a long time, but like, a week. Put it down for a week, come back, do the same thing. Maybe you beat it the first time, whatever. But, that's just me. Maybe it's not the same for everybody else, but like taking time, if you can afford it, I don't
Well,
see
to be
anything
dead
wrong.
ass, man, like a lot of the people who have to deal with what I'm dealing with right now, a lot of them are deeply traumatized for forever. A lot of them also kill themselves.
Well,
I
that's
don't
not
want to end up
good.
like that. I don't. I want to be okay. I want to be here, and I'll
What
just
happened with
listen. You know,
Reckless?
but I feel good. I do. Well, as good as I can feel. Like, okay, you know what's crazy? Maybe I can put this into words. I'm fucked up. I know I'm fucked up, but I'm okay with that, and I know I'm working through it, so I know I'm going to be okay. Does that make sense? Right? I know that I am deeply fucked up, but I've always been fucked up, so I'm okay with that. And I'll get through this like I always get through this. But things are a lot worse than you guys know behind the scenes with some of the people that I'm dealing with. More than you guys know, actually. More than you guys know. And, I'm trying to take care of all that, hold it together.
It keeps
It does
baiting
feel
with
very
that.
therapeutic to be able to talk to you guys again. I'm actually really looking forward to reading the comments because I do miss this a lot. I can't tell you how much this sucks for me, man.
And that does matter.
I
The
don't.
comments
I think
matter.
you guys.
Like, I like reading the comments. Like, especially if it's constructive and it's like getting to talk to someone who cares about the same level of stuff that you do. It's not troll or it's not bullshit. It's like just being able to talk one to one on somebody feels better.
Guys know this, but I'm a very consistent content creator. I don't really go away too often. This really is like my first real time taking any big amount of time off. I don't know how long it'll be either. A week, a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, a year. There's no way it's going to be a year. Jesus,
Nah, bro.
that would be awful if it was a year. But I'll keep you guys updated with all that shit. Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know.
He did the jaw thing again.
There's probably other things I could talk about in this video, but I'm just trying to make sure that I'm all good. Taking some time off for the first time in a while. Dealing with a lot of
He
things
just did
behind
it
the scenes
again.
that fucking
I
suck
can't stop
ass.
looking at it.
You know. I'll talk more about it later. But just know that I really miss you guys. I do. And I hope I get back to doing this pretty soon. And I would like to let you guys know, for anybody worried about me, don't be. And I promise you guys, I am not going to let any of you guys down. And the story I get to tell you guys when I'm back, or maybe a little bit after I'm back, is going to make a lot of sense when I can say the things that I want to say.
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna cut it there, but he's clearly going through like something extra in the background that's leading to all this. But I guess we'll know in the future. I just thought there was like some stuff that I wanted to talk about coming from the YouTube aspect of it that would make sense, and coming from like the um, film. I mean, I guess all these artistic or things where you can get famous, they all have these same kind of problems, and I think it all comes from the same thing. It's like we have insecurities. Like, people have insecurities. I'm insecure. Everyone has like some kind of insecurities. So I will say this: I don't think that this is unnatural, and I don't think he's out of, take a break. Yeah, sounds good. And then, people will still be there if they want to see the content again. It's just like with Asmongold or anyone else who takes a break, like, they're going to be there. Anyway, I reply to all comments. Give me a comment. Tell me what you think. I'll see you in the next one.